This video is sponsored by thecubicle.com. More on them later.
Here we have another cubicle package. This is mainly for an upcoming competition I have in about 2 weeks, so I'm hoping I'll be able to use this, break it in, and get some fast times, replace some of my mains, because a lot of them are pretty dead. I'm going to start first with this, the Moyu RS3M 2021. I believe it's the maglev version of it, and here's just some logos that I purchased. This feels not as frosted as the 2020 version. It doesn't look as glossy. I don't know if the camera can depict this at all, but otherwise, just like looking at it from a distance, you can't really tell because the sticker shades are pretty much the same. This is my first ever maglev cube, so I'm really excited to try it out. Corner cutting is pretty great. There's a little bit of resistance though. The only thing is just the tightness. I'll have to loosen this up a little bit and make sure that this is to my preferred settings. I think this will replace this cube as my go-to cube on the go. But out of the box, not the best cube. I still prefer this RS3M 2020. This just has more fluidity in my solves, while this cube, I keep getting catches in this 2021 version. In the box, I ordered replacement parts for my Yoo-Hoo Megaminx. I'll probably replace this some other time soon. And here is a hollow cubicle sticker, a very long receipt, as you can see, very, very long. D&M 37, 3cc. The first thing I'm gonna check out is this MGC 2x2, which is MGC 2 Elite. My previous 2x2 main was the MGC 2, and I've had it for about 2 years, now going on 3. So I really needed a new 2x2 main as the other one was getting pretty dead and dry. I heard it was pretty good. Pro Shop card, another cubicle stand. I honestly don't even look at the accessories box whenever I get cubes because I just like to use the cube out of the box. And the 2x2. I said this last unboxing, but I really like the presentation and how the cubicle puts so much effort into their premium cubes. Here's what the 2x2 looks like. Pretty solid. Let's get into first turns. Oh wow. So from what I can tell, this feels like a mix between the Valk 2 and the MGC. Although I never owned a Valk 2, I tried a lot of them at competitions, and this is definitely what this cube feels like. Actually, it feels pretty heavy at the moment, probably because of all the lubes. There's no lube seeping out on the outside. Quite blocky though. I'm just gonna do a quick solve to see how this cube performs. 382, my first solve on this 2x2. I definitely think I need more break-in in this to get used to the turning style. The MGC 2x2, the current main that I have, is a lot more flexible and flimsy. But this one, just right out of the box, it does impress me, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be my main. Here, I have the Angstrom MGC 4x4. I also got the Mystic MGC 4x4. What I'm going to do is actually save these for later, so make sure to watch until the end of the video to see my final thoughts on these. The cube I have here is the Max MGC Square 1. So I was just practicing Square 1 before, and I average around 17 to 16 seconds, and this is the cube I currently use, the Volt V2. I do not like the stickered version. It is quite catchy, and I find myself locking up a lot. It's my first MGC, and of course I'll have to put the black caps on. Here is the cube. It feels very glossy on the outside, and it feels just like the RS3M 2020 in terms of the feeling. The size, I think, is a little bit bigger than the Volt V2. Oh my gosh. Okay, the lube is not seeping out onto the outside, but I'm pretty impressed with this cube. I think it is pretty tight at the moment for my taste. I think the lubes in this cube are D&M and the Max lubes and a couple like heavier silicone lubes, but this is performing pretty well out of the box. I think the large Florian holes at the top really contribute to having better corner cutting. I think this cube will perform well under pressure, and all I need to do is just loosen the tensions a little bit, and then I think I'm good. Just like half a turn to the left. And this is also my first ever Max cube, so since my name is Max, I decided why not try this out. Out of the box, it pretty much has replaced my main already. The last thing in the box is this GAN t-shirt. So I got it in a size large because that's what it recommended by height, so I'm in the large range apparently. I like how it's wrapped in this padding here, or this wrapper, you know, because it makes the presentation better. First of all, I have to note it is pretty high quality. It stretches a little bit. It just has GAN cube on the front, as you can see, and on the back it just says GAN cube. Pretty minimalistic design, which is what I like. Okay, so it actually fits pretty well, not gonna lie. A little bit baggy, and the sleeves are a little bit big, but that's all right. I could see myself wearing this often. Pretty stretchy, has a like athletic type of vibe that I think really fits into my wardrobe at the moment.
Now a word about today's video sponsor.
Huge thank you to thecubicle.com for sending this. They sent it out in 1.5 days, so I ordered this on Friday morning at around 6 a.m. and then it just arrived today, which is Saturday. Thank you so much to them. If you are interested in purchasing from their store, make sure to use my discount code 5TUFS 5TUFFZ at checkout for 5% off your entire order. It's gonna help out a lot, you, me, and the cubicle. And last but not least, the most exciting thing and what we've been waiting for is the 2 MGC cubes. And my current main is just a regular MGC 4x4, just the stock version of it. No setup has been done really. I maybe just put a couple drops of D&M because it was quite slow. I remember out of the box, the MGC 4x4s are pretty bad and it took a while for me to adjust. So here, let's take out the Angstrom version. No lube on the outside. It has the nice Angstrom logo. First turns. Tensions are a little bit tighter than what I'd like it to be, but the lube setup is really nice. So let's loosen it. Oh, I think I loosened it a little bit too much. I can tell that the inner layers out of the box right now are just extremely slow, but I know that it's gonna take break-in, of course, for this to be fully ready. All right, so now we're taking a look at our final puzzle here, the MGC Mystic 4x4. This is my first ever Mystic puzzle as well, so I'm excited to see what it is all about. Let's do some first turns. I think the tensions are about the same as the Angstrom 4x4, and it feels pretty similar, but it has a little bit of a faster feel. The Angstrom inner layers are quite a bit slower, and the Mystic ones are faster out of the box. The Mystic one just has a more glidey feel. This one has more of a smooth, buttery feel. I don't really know how to describe it. Just my stock version. It's been a lot more broken in, and it has that really nice fluidity feel. So right now I'm sticking with this cube, the stock version, but I'll have to play around with these 2 cubes because they are really, really nice, and I can see they have a lot of potential for being my mains. Here were all the cubes that I unboxed in this video. The MGC, the RS3M maglev, the 2 MGC 4x4s, and this Max MGC Square 1. 3 out of the 5 of these cubes have potential to be my mains, so I am really excited about that. I'm hoping to perform well in my upcoming competition. I'll have to do a lot of playing around with these and testing of these cubes. Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below for what cubes I should make a review on, or just like my first impressions, or just anything in general. I'd really like to know. Thanks so much for watching, and comment, like, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.